again. We're going to be doing Podocarpus macrophyllus, and that is this plant right here.
Cultivar.
Or the cultivar is Maki.
Maki, M-A-K-I.
Its common name is shrubby yew Podocarpus. Its leaf arrangement is whorled. Its leaf form simple. Leaf margin entire. Its plant type is a shrub. Its habit is broadleaf and evergreen. Its height is large, and we'll show you that in a minute how large it gets. Its form rounded, Its form is
Columnar.
and oval. Its soil preferences are not applicable. Moisture preferences does not like wet feet. And then the pruning info is not applicable.
They don't typically need a whole lot of pruning. Their natural form can be pretty desirable. This one is a young one, and I used it as the thriller in this pot in the hillside, and I like it when they're young because they're a little irregular. I don't always like everything super neat and tidy. I like them to be a little free form, as you can see with my crazy pink bamboo. But that's why I wanted to show you what one looks like as a juvenile. It tends to be kind of thin, long, flexible growth here, and so it takes a little while to get them to fill out. So Reese, do you want to walk and talk while we go find the other ones?
Sure.
So, like I said, the juvenile ones are in all 3 pots currently in the hillside, but I will be changing those out shortly. Look at that variegated dogwood, guys. Look at that bright new growth. Is that not beautiful? It's great during the summer, but not as good as it is when it first emerges in the spring. That's tremendous.
Alright, so the growth rate of this plant is slow. Its exposure to light is sun or partial. Its climactic hardiness zones are 8 through 10. Its landscape uses is for corner foundation, screen, hedge, and specimen.
Okay, so landscape uses. We're right here at the info gazebo, and as just said, corner foundation, right behind this crepe myrtle. This is an extra large specimen of shrubby yew Podocarpus. I actually saw one in Florida over Christmas break that was a tree that had been limbed up, and it was an enormous tree. But for our purposes, large shrub is it. But you can see how it thickens up with maturity. And it has here, I would say, more of an oval growth habit. There are 2 specimens here side by side.
Yeah.
But they are, if Reese is 5.5 feet tall, these are at least 15 feet tall.
One other landscape use is espalier or something.
Espalier.
Espalier.
So kind of like the pyracantha, you saw how flexible and spindly that juvenile plant was. So when a plant is like that, it's an ideal specimen to use for espalier because you can kind of contort it. You can bend it and attach it at your will and kind of get it to do what you want. It takes extra pruning to maintain whatever shape or form you're going for, but flexible plants like that make good choices for espalier.
The flowers are insignificant. The fruit is insignificant, but what's that?
It is a gymnosperm.
The autumn color is not applicable. Leaf texture is medium or fine. Other leaf details is it's a bottle brush effect.
So what do you think bottle brush effect means? Because its leaf arrangement, it's whorled, right, Reese?
Yes.
It's whorled, so that means that the leaves are coming off the stem in at least 3 leaves in an arrangement that's coming circular around the stem. So when you look at that, look how those leaves are. When you think about a bottle brush has a central stalk with all the bristles coming out in all directions so you can adequately scrub the inside of a bottle. So this has that very much round growth effect.
Notable bark characteristics and notable cultivars are not applicable. The pests and diseases are root rot and scale. And It is not NC native, not US native, and not invasive, but it is salt tolerant. Other information is dioecious.
Dioecious? So that means there's male and female plants?
It is deer resistant, and it is tolerant of urban conditions.
So when we say it's tolerant of urban conditions, it means it'll tolerate pollution, it'll tolerate reflected heat. When you think about all the reflected heat that comes off of pavement or buildings, so it can handle those urban environments. That's important to note depending on your client.
So you can find this in your Dura books on page 857, and then the location is in the Holly Garden side of the info gazebo.
Yep. All right, guys, thanks.